I hate Corey. He sucks big old dick.
Do I need to play it again? Whoa, Jesus, whoa. That was exciting.
Dude,
I
think I'm gonna have to hold it like this.
Well, maybe you should. I mean, I don't know what you did to it.
I didn't do anything. I had it turned around. Can you hear me? I can't hear myself.
What? I'm sorry.
Check.
What?
I can't hear myself. There we go.
Turn me up in my headphones. I can't hear
Yeah.
myself in my headphones.
I got running mixes in the headphones.
I'm having a really good time watching you mess with your mic stand, and you're getting so frustrated,
dude.
I know. It's like watching. Oh, you know what? I bet you I know what it is.
What is it?
It just came to me.
I stripped it. That's what it is.
Well, you probably stripped it, but did you find did a bolt fall out of it?
Oh, it has like a chingadera, like a little barbell. I can't get it to turn one way or the other. All right.
But one other thing. Have you checked your butthole?
You're not supposed to say it yet.
I didn't. I actually told everybody else that I shouldn't say it yet. But I didn't want to drag it on too much longer. I was excited to get to.
What the fuck, man?
Hey, you settle down. Figure it out. Because
it's not supposed to happen when you don't touch it for a week. This isn't supposed to happen.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Usually things, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you just cranked it down so tight that it broke the bolt while you were gone because it was sitting there for so long. Like I have the almost exact same mic stand as you, probably the exact same as a Pro Line.
Jam stand. Maybe I should just stand up this episode. What do you think?
You could.
Ooh, da-da.
Except for I can't see your forehead, which would make for an interesting podcast.
And if I ever fall in love again, I will be sure that the lady is a friend. Yeah.
You know that we're recording, right?
Oh shit. Fucking hate you. Fuck you. I'm leaving.
Never thought you were gonna sing some Shy on our podcast, but apparently you also know that song. So I might have brought some tears to people's eyes back in the day singing that song when Buddy Phil used to crush it.
Yeah, ladies.
And all the ladies.
I'm married.
Be jealous because he's not singing for you. Well, that might be the greatest opening to a podcast yet, and the best is that you had no idea. You had no idea.
Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. Time out.
We'll do it live.
What was that? You said
we'll
what?
do it. Well, I'm just gonna have to hold it.
You're just gonna have to hold it. So, in case you guys haven't noticed, Jason's having mic stand difficulties, and my thoughts and prayers go out to the mic stand, which is slowly down. So there's going to be a service this weekend for a mic stand that Jason's probably going to break in half and throw violently outside into the garbage can, or he will figure out a way to fix it.
No, I think this is beyond fixing, dude. How does something break that you hardly ever use?
I don't know. That's the mystery of a lot of things.
Like, okay, so I was off my phone last week, but the week before that, all I do with this is I turn this around put it out of my way. And then on Tuesdays, I bring it back over here. Today, it doesn't want to stay up. Do they make blue chew for mic stands?
They might. Standagra? No.
What the heck, man?
I mean, how old is the stand? I mean, it could be an age thing.
Yeah, it's several years old.
You know, explaining why things like that stop working sometimes is like, no, it's like a car. You know, everybody knows what a lemon is. There's people that will buy a car. It's a perfectly good car. It's got a great track record, but they get a bad one because it's mechanical. You never know, right? Everybody understands, like, there's going to be one wrong. So there's people that are just like, oh my gosh, Hondas and Toyotas are the worst because I bought one.
No, those are Japanese. Nothing goes wrong with those.
No, but like I'm guarantee you there's been one that somebody's purchased and before 10,000 miles, it had something major go wrong with it. And they will forever always think, right? It's just like, it's the nature of the beast. I have people that I've had many Volkswagens in my day, and I had many people that are like, oh, that's not crap. They just break down all the time.
Were you a bug guy?
No, I was. When I was a kid, I wanted one real bad, but I never ended up getting one. I might one day get one and restore one. I think it'd be fun because they're kind of a unique, cool car and everything. But there's a lot of them. But nowadays, when you do something like that, it's outrageously expensive because everybody does it. And the reality is any car that's worth doing that to is already probably either been done or done already in some shape or form. So, but like, you know what I mean? Like,
my first car was a 1982 Volkswagen Jetta.
Ooh.
And it had a bashed-in passenger door, and the driver's side door didn't work. And for the longest time, the only way in and out of it was through the sunroof. So this was in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't rain that often in Southern California, but when it does, or when it did, the floor pan of the car would fill full of water. So me and my buddies, we'd be on our way to school or high school, and I'd come to a stoplight, and everybody have to pick their feet up because all the water would come rushing forward when I hit the brakes.
Dude. So my first car was a 1989 Dodge Colt station wagon.
Dude. Dodge Colt. I don't even know what that is.
Dude,
I can't even do that.
Dude, it's a 1989 Dodge Colt station wagon. When I got it, it was my brother's car before, and he wrecked the front end. It was just, wired down, the hood, the headlights fucked up, the radiator had a hole in it. And my parents told me, if you fix this, it's yours. So guess what I did? I rebuilt the whole front end of that thing by myself over, I think, 2 weekends, going to the pull apart places and the wrecking yards and finding parts. And, I had a red hood and a black fender and all the parts, right? They're all mismatched colors. I just rattle canned them white because the car was white.
Yeah.
Rattle canned them, got a new bumper, bought new headlights, the whole nine. For considering what it was and what it wasn't, replaced the radiator and a couple other things, it was fine. It was great. And then my parents were like, oh, well, it's not really yours. And I said, bullshit. This is my car. It was not really drivable. Now it's like, fine. Anyways, it was a couple solid months of fighting with them. And I was just like, sat them down one day. It's like, that's not fair. You don't say to a 16-year-old kid, 17-year-old kid, or I don't remember how old I was at the time. If you do this, it's yours. Because guess what? That's why I did it. And that's why I did it. I didn't just.
Why did they want it back?
I didn't do it out of the kindness of my heart. No, they were just like, well, it's a family car. So I just started taking it, hiding the keys. And eventually they really, really, the reality is I think it took them longer. And then they were just like, you know what? That's got messed up. Because then they stopped asking.
Start planting marijuana in it and wait to, sure, Dad, go ahead and take the car and wait for him to pull out of the driveway and then call the cops. We're like, there was this drug dealer, license plate, blah, blah, blah.
Look, I didn't need the 5.
Bud Light, huh?
Yeah, Bud Light. Because they need advertising dollars from us. Ooh.
At least I'm trying to keep it local.
That's fine. Keep it local, bitch.
Mr. Corporate America.
Don't get me going on that. Anyways, my first car, I then saved up all the money I had and put in the most dopest stereo I have ever had in any vehicle I've ever had. And it sounds insane. but it was like 212s, 2.8s, and then 6x9s like everywhere, and like this Alpine deck that at the time was like a
Anybody do that anymore?
no.
Yeah, I remember there was a.
But I mean, dude, it was the thing, right? It was, you know, the mid 90s or late 90s. Sorry, not
Dude, I had a friend in high school who had a Renault. It was a station or a hatchback, and he had a giant fucking like 15-inch subwoofer speaker in the back, and I think he had just made the box and he put it back there and he closed the hatchback, shattered the fucking back window.
So I think it was like I can't remember how many watt amp I had. I think it was like 3,000 watt amp or something, but I had to have run a different amp for the 8-inch subs that I had as well, because 212s wasn't enough, because I needed the heavy bass and then the mid bass, which is, if you know anything about speakers, it's how it works. And so, dude, I used to pull up to the Round Table Pizza in Gig Harbor, Washington, dog, because you know this by now. That was like the spot. That was the high schooler. All the high schoolers pulled up, but I wasn't really in with I didn't have a cool ass car, but that's where all the cool kids with their cars that their parents bought them went. So me and my buddy,
Out of rich folk.
yeah, me and my buddy rolled up 1989 Dodge Colt station wagon with like 300 watts of just pure unobliterated bass. Like rolled up playing like NWA or I don't even remember, and it was so insane. Like I rolled all the windows down, right? I rolled up.
As you would with that kind of system. You want to make
right.
sure everybody.
But like we stopped and like pulled over before and made sure all the windows were rolled down, because we're about to do this, because you can't get power windows and that shit, right? You had to prep. So we rolled up. And I'll never forget, I can't remember who it was, but he had a red Acura Integra, which was a car I wanted at the time. It was the one that had the square lights with the round lights before they went all crazy.
I had one of those.
Yeah. And he had, he's parked, the hood popped up and doors open and his stereo going. And I rolled up next to him. And I think it's like, it might have been one of the first times where I turned it up past where I would normally like be able to listen to it, and knew it was going to be loud. And holy crap, dude. Like I couldn't breathe. The air was like sucked out of the car.
Dude, what year was this thing?
1989 Dodge Colt station wagon. Your face when you see it, you're going to be like, no shit.
Dude.
Yeah. There's no way that was rolling with some heavy. I got to look it up for nostalgic reasons.
Oh, man, that's ugly.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a Toyota.
Well, it's the body style of it was the same as like the Toyota had a version of it as well.
Yeah.
They did.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, there's the Toyota's version of it was very similar. Like back then there was like that, they still do it now. You can say, oh, that looks like the this or that or whatever. But yeah, that was it, man.
Dude, you ought to get another one and just rebuild it just for fun. This is not a joke. I have thought about it. Because you know what? It might cost me like $14 to completely rebuild that thing. Like, dude. No, I've actually really thought about it. Like if I ever found one that had a good body, I might. My buddy Josh is like really savvy with like engine swaps and whatever, and like put like some crazy motor in it. Like, oh yeah, dude, fucking what do you LS swap, put a Corvette motor in there,
dude, something. Bruh. I don't know, why not? You know what? Maybe that'll be my mission. Maybe that's going to be my secret plan. Instead of saving money for the future, babe, this is what I got.
Hey,
it would be, you know what? That actually would be a lot of fun for me, because it would be like nostalgic, because I drove that thing for 3 years. Okay?
Got your money's worth.
Got my money's worth for sure. And I will never forget. And every single time I drive by this place, I remember the last place that thing drove until it blew a timing belt while I was on the freeway and the engine went to crap. I was coming back from Ocean Shores area, actually Claylock, if you guys know where that is, but that's where I was technically informed, which is north of Ocean Shores. But
sounds like you just made that word up, but okay.
Hey, that's fine. Some people out there know what I'm talking about. Driving up the hill right on I think it's 101, right outside of Olympia, like maybe like 5 miles outside of Olympia. Coming up, you kind of come over and there's like this big opening, and there's this hill, and there's this overpass bridge, and every time I see it, because I know it was I was coming up the hill and something went wrong, and I came to stop right before that bridge, and that was the final resting place of Shirley. I'm not joking. We just went to Ocean Shores. Me and my wife just went to Ocean Shores a couple weeks, like a month before we went to Seaside. Took my daughter out there to kind of play at the beach. I think I told about it, but every time we make that trip, I always mention it, and she's always like, "Yeah, no, it's so weird." Like, you remember that?
Like yes, Corey. Fuck, the car died here. I know.
Yeah. So, anyways, you know what? Shut up.
No, I was imitating Mrs. Corey.
Oh, she doesn't do that though. She's like, "Oh, okay."
Oh yeah. Does she beat you to it now? Hey, babe, this is where your car died.
She hasn't done that yet.
Like, fuck. I was gonna say that.
You took my thunder.
Oh.
Anyways, a little gone down memory lane there unexpectedly, but what else? This is what we do. So you're back from Florida.
Yes, sir.
How was the rest?
I'm back.
How was your trip?
So Tuesday. What did I tell you on Tuesday? Did I tell you about the fuel filter on Tuesday?
Yes, you told us about the fuel filter, all that stuff. Anything exciting? Like anything?
Dude,
did you kill anybody? Anybody die?
That was
your pants.
That was no, I did not poo poo. That was Nebraska. Then we went through Illinois, Missouri. Dude, we pull into Missouri. All of a sudden, we hear this gunshot. Pow! I'm sitting in the passenger seat. I'm like, what the fuck? I look over my right, and there's this dude fucking both hands drawn. He has a pistol out. And it looked like he could have been putting down his dog. He could have been shooting something, but he was like less than 50 yards from the freeway. Like, I thought there was laws about discharging a firearm within so many miles of a street or something, or so many feet of a street. And he let off another fucking 2 rounds, dude. I was like, holy shit, what the fuck?
Like, go, hit the gas pedal. Move.
Welcome to Missouri. Jesus Christ. And I tell you what, another thing, St. Louis is a goddamn shithole, dude.
Is it?
I thought Detroit was bad. St. Louis is fucking horrible. Like, granted, I only saw it from the freeway, but dude, from the freeway,
like doo-doo.
Fucking dump, dude. Like, unreal.
Well,
very dirty.
If we have any St. Louis listeners,
yeah, come at me, Nelly. What?
Come at me, bro.
What?
Bad, bro. No, they're probably like, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, you're right.
Right.
Fair enough. So St. Louis, Missouri, I think, and then Tennessee, we hit this ridiculous. So again, we had no air conditioning for those who listened last week or didn't listen last week. 0 air conditioning. We've had the windows down the whole time. Fucking 2 elderly dogs. We hit Tennessee. It's hotter than hot, dude. Fucking. Then it starts thunderstorming, lightning.
Ooh.
Dude, guys in semi trucks, 80 miles an hour, just blowing by us. We can't see 3 feet in front of us. I thought we are gonna die. I'm sitting there just wait to pull over like
butt cheeks.
Then we pulled over 3 times, maybe 2 times, 3 times. Like, we pulled over 4 miles before our hotel, the exit for our hotel. It was that fucking bad.
Wow,
dude, I thought we were gonna die.
Well, you didn't.
No.
Thank you, Jesus.
Then we hit Georgia. Then we hit Georgia. Hot as balls. And these 2 elderly dogs, dude. One of them, the 16-year-old dog, pukes on my fucking feet in my Crocs. Had to pull over. Dude. But I thought we were gonna lose one of the dogs. We had to get Ziploc bags and ice and fill the Ziploc bags full of ice, put them underneath their beds. We're pouring water on them the whole time. So that was Wednesday. We did 18 hours. And then Thursday, we did another 14 hours. And we finally ended up in Delray Beach, Florida at like 10 p.m. on Thursday.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you were there for a little while. And then when did you fly back? Sunday?
I flew home last night. I got home.
Oh, wow.
I got home just before midnight last night.
Wow.
Yeah, my Uber home from SeaTac to Covington, the guy he ran a red light, and it was a red light camera intersection,
Yeah.
and the flash went off, and I turned around, I'm like, I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and he asked me, was that a red light camera? I'm like, I don't know, dude.
You're the one driving.
I know. I'm looking at my phone, man.
Yeah, I ain't paying attention to the road. No way.
Yeah, but I swam in the Atlantic Ocean. Everything you've seen or heard about South Florida is absolutely true, like on TV or in the movies. I can't tell you how many Lamborghinis, Ferraris, Maseratis, McLarens, fucking dudes with painted on beards, pinstripe mustaches, gritting their teeth, making funny faces with their mouth and all that shit, fucking all coked out. That was at the Hard Rock Casino, to be fair. But dude, another thing, as soon as you leave like Washington, you get into Idaho, like COVID is not a thing. Nobody's wearing a mask. This is wild. South Florida, same thing, dude. There's maybe a handful of people wearing masks, but downtown Delray Beach bars were fucking packed. Everybody's having a good time, live music. It was popping, bro.
Well, that sounds exciting. Did you so did you gamble? Did you do any like
I put $3 in into a 2-cent machine. I won 48 and I gave it back.
Well, so they got $3 out of you.
Yeah, they got $3.
Well, it's not
Then I went swimming in the Atlantic Ocean, and my buddy he goes, there's sharks out here, right? I'm like, what?
You're like, no, my toes.
The water is 85 degrees. It's like lukewarm bath water.
Yeah.
Clear as clear can be.
Yeah.
Tiny little fish swimming around your feet. You're like, oh man. Then I start thinking, after he made the shark comment, I'm like, I wonder if these schools are like swimming around because something's chasing them. But we get out of the water, we go sit back on our seats there, and we crack a Modelo, and all of a sudden I see a fin come out of the water. I'm like, what the hell? Dude, did you see that? He's like, no, like, oh, look right there. There it is again. Look, and it comes up out of the water.
Did you shit yourself?
Well, I had a Modelo. I was sitting.
Well, I know, but still, did you?
No, I didn't poop, dude. See, look, I tell you one time, and now that's all you think about.
I just want one day. I want a good story about I crap myself and whatever. It's gonna happen, and maybe it'll happen to me first. We'll find out.
So all of a sudden, other people start seeing the fin, and they start running towards shore. And there was like one lone soldier out there. He just fucking stayed there. He saw it coming. I guess he must have known what it is. He come up. He was like, it was just a really big terrapin, whatever a terrapin is. Never seen one. I haven't looked it up yet. But apparently it wasn't a shark. It wasn't a dolphin. It was a terrapin. Very humid.
Yeah.
Very humid. Lots of cicadas. Fucking noise all day long, all night long. Like I got home last night and I went out back, let the dogs out, and there was no bug noise. I'm like, man, this is awfully quiet out here.
Who let the dogs out?
Your boy, right here.
Who let the dogs out?
I let the dog in. You see Lolo over here?
Oh, hey, Lolo. Yo, Lolo. Here she comes. Is that she, right?
Yeah, girl.
Yeah. Well,
yeah, her paper name is Gina Lola Brigida.
Okay. That's way more than my brain can handle at this time.
She was an actor from like the 50s or 60s, and my dad, that's all he talked about was Gina Lola Brigida. Super hot chick. Like if you look her up for the time, yeah, she was smoking hot. But anyways, yeah, that was Florida. That was Florida. I think I got it all. Yeah.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you had a good time. You were safe. You didn't shit yourself. So no complaints.
No COVID symptoms. I'm good.
No COVID symptoms. So I don't know if you've noticed yet, but above my eye, there's a little dot that is not on your screen. That is a battle scar for my daughter.
Oh, talk shit, get hit.
That's right. So we're slowly we've discovered. So every well, actually, recently it's more often than not, but she'll fall asleep in bed with us. She wants to cuddle up or watch something and fall asleep. Then we move her to her bed. Every once in a while, we're just like leave her there, and she gets all cute and lays this way, like everybody knows that kids do, and she wants to take up all the room. So the other night, she woke me up in the middle of the night talking in her sleep. And she was talking to me. And at first I thought she legitimately was talking to me, but she was talking about wanting to play with the bubbles and going outside. But she says, in the bubbles, and I go out and then outside, and grandma and papa and mama and daddy. And she was talking, just plain as day. And I'm wake up to this and I'm like, honey, go back to sleep. And it takes me a few seconds, but I realize that she's asleep.
Yeah.
She is dreaming and she's telling me all this stuff. And it was so adorable. And I wanted to wake my wife up to like say, watch this, look what she's doing. But you know, how do you do that? And I'm just like, oh my gosh.
Well,
and
dude,
then,
it's 2021. You could have recorded it and shown her in the morning.
I could have, but I did not think that fast. Okay. And then in the midst of all this, she like did something where she was, so I know this is going to come as a shocker to all of you. She's very dramatic, very, very like expressive, like her dad. So she's explaining the bubbles, and she just like out of nowhere goes like this, and like it wasn't like she hit me. It like very grazed me. It was like her nail, like
while she was sleeping.
Oh, she was sleeping. And I didn't think it was anything of it. I didn't hurt really bad, but I know she got me. But I was like, oh, it's probably just gonna be a little bump or something. And in the morning,
right. That would have been a much more interesting story if you, at that point, you yelled, "Oh fuck!" and woke everybody.
Was I
up.
done? I don't think I was done with the story.
Sorry.
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry. I apologize.
Learn your place.
Turn my mic off.
I would, but then people wouldn't hear you laugh, and that's half the show. So, no, so I didn't think anything of it. And then there was the this is where the good story is. Then there's that, it's like a scab in the morning. So I was like, oh, great, whatever. So I went to work. Daughter was still sleeping. Come home from work later that day. I come in the house and she sees me and she goes, oh, Daddy, oh no, owie. And she runs full speed for her Band-Aids, which by the way, she's got like Puppy Dog Pal Band-Aids and Princess Band-Aids and Toy Story Band-Aids.
And you asked for the princess ones.
No, I didn't ask for anything. She brings me the Toy Story ones because she said that Forky would make it feel better. And if you haven't seen Toy Story 4, then you don't know what I'm talking about.
I know what you're talking about.
Okay.
Forky's just trash.
I love Forky. He's so good. So she brought me that. And I was like, no, I can't put it there because I won't be able to see. And she was like, oh. And then she's like, kiss it. And I was like, oh, well, you did this. And she was like, huh? I was like, wait, hold on. Backtrack. I changed the story real quick. I didn't want her to be like, you hurt Daddy.
Yeah.
You're going to pay.
Look what you did.
Look what you've done.
Eye for an eye. Now take this.
I need an eye patch. Hey, you want to hear a joke?
And then you punched her in the eye.
No. And then I put her in timeout for an hour.
You grabbed her by her forehead and freaking headbutted her. Blam!
No.
Ain't gonna do that again now, are you, punk?
You want to hear a good pirate joke? Because I was going, pirate joke. This is my favorite of all time. And I don't know if this is an original or if I heard it somewhere. But I think like I thought of it on my own, whether it's existing or not. I've said it for years, so it's not new. Where's a pirate's favorite place to go eat?
Arby's.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, hey, I got a pirate joke, kind of.
Okay.
And it's on the Florida theme.
Okay, go for it.
You know where the Buccaneers are at?
In your butthole?
On the side of your bucking head. Oh! Hey-oh!
I don't know if I enjoy that you do that when all right, I don't know. I got a joke that I was going to say for the end, but since we're in jokes, I got to tell you this one. I've been dying to tell you this one. Are you ready? I hope you haven't seen this yet. I didn't send this one to you on purpose because I wanted to save it for this moment. Are you ready? What do you call an orphan taking a selfie? A family photo. It's so horrible.
That's not funny, dude.
But it's true. It's not inaccurate in any way. But I saw that.
If there are any orphans watching the show or listening, I apologize. Corey,
it's a joke because I didn't write it. Somebody else, some asshole made this up, and I just said, you know what? We need to bring this to the light.
Dude, okay.
And we need to expose this person.
That doesn't mean you're supposed to repeat it.
Well,
like when I was in high school, I had this Filipino friend. There was a new
canceled.
There was a new Filipino girl that came to school, and he told me we're at PE. He goes, "Hey, go over and tell her mabaho pek pek mo." So I did it. I got called to the principal's office because that wasn't a very nice thing to tell a female.
Okay, are you going to translate?
It's something along the lines of your private parts smell like fish.
Yeah, that would get you in trouble.
I didn't know.
Speaking of that, have you ever seen those videos on like YouTube or whatever where there's somebody in like a nail salon or in like a Vietnamese restaurant or a Chinese restaurant or something, and it's like a white dude in there, and they start talking crap behind his to his face, but not thinking he can speak fluently.
It just turns around and just starts speaking Mandarin like fluently.
Yeah, no, seriously. There was like I've seen a video. I think it was Mandarin.
Yeah.
There was a guy that was like Vietnamese, and dude, some of them are like just like he just starts talking. They're like, "You speak," and then and they just have, oh my gosh, this is so fantastic. There was this one I saw the other day where this guy was in a Vietnamese restaurant, and him and his buddy were just total white dudes ordering like from this menu. It was like an electronic menu. He's like, "Oh yeah, you could do this, you could do that, whatever." And from behind him, this lady's like talking smack, like, "Oh, these white boys are gonna get us sick because of blah 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 blah, whatever, yada yada yada. They're just they're dirty people," and something like that. Yeah. He turns around, he says something to him, and he like in Mandarin is like or it was Vietnamese, and he's just like, "Excuse me, what did you say?" And they were like, huh? Like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. And he kind of politely told them to go F themselves, and it was pretty funny. And then they just go back to just doing whatever. And it was like, that's got to feel really gangster. You know those videos where they show like the pause it and then the glasses come in and like the cigarette, and he's like, like that's how that guy feels.
Wait. I'll show you right now.
Oh, you got it.
Hold on.
Get it. Oh, yeah, that. Like that. You put that in there, it's like, it feels good to be gangster. Yeah. It's magical. And I'm like, man, if I was young enough to have seen a video like that and able to still learn a language like that, I probably would have learned a language like that just so I could do that once in my life.
Dude,
That's how dedicated I am to
I really want to learn another language. Really want to learn another language. Bad.
Like, dude, I took 4 years of Spanish in high school, and I got A's all the way through, and I don't remember any of it. It's something, if you don't use it, you lose it. And it's amazing because I should have kept using it after I got out. I just never did.
Yeah.
I can hear certain things and I understand what they're talking about, but I don't know exactly.
Yeah, you catch a couple words.
Couple words or slang words a little bit, but like not, I do not speak Spanish. I cannot. Yo soy muy importante is all I got.
My buddy that I helped move, he's Brazilian and they speak Portuguese. Mm-hmm. So he was trying to teach me Portuguese, or I was asking him as we were driving, "Hey, how do you say this? How do you say this?" Obviously asking him to teach me all the bad shit,
Did you ask him how to say, "Have you checked your butthole"?
No, I didn't ask him.
That would have been a good one. You could have used that. Used it every day. Because then you technically hadn't said it yet, but you could say it and then say it.
But dude, when I listen to him talk to his wife and talk to a friend of his that we met down there, Portuguese is it's almost Italian, kind of.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't sound like Mexican. I don't know why. It sounds so, I don't know. I wish I would move to Brazil just so I could speak Portuguese all day long. That'd be awesome.
Yeah. There's some languages that sound
the love language.
There's some languages that just sound fun. You know,
dude, we're at his buddy lives in this apartment complex. We're sitting by the pool. There's two white dudes, white as you and me. And they heard them say something. And they're like, oh, you guys are fucking Portuguese or are you Brazilian? They're like, oh, we're Brazilian.
Portuguesian.
We're Brazilian. And all of a sudden they start talking Portuguese with each other. And they're like, never met each other. And that's the other thing. When people that speak a different language, when they find somebody else that speaks the same language, it's like they're long lost buddies they've never met before.
No, yeah. When you go on vacation somewhere and the language of the area you're in is different, I guarantee you that, like, if you were like in Russia, no, not Russia, but like, I'm just trying to think of something random that's not like
Nazdrovia.
Yeah, but like
I must break you.
And you meet somebody, or they, you know, then yeah, you're like, oh my gosh, I can talk to somebody. Because all it is like, I haven't really been able to talk to anybody. Like, everybody like enjoys talking, even the people that don't. If you can't communicate really good for a while, you meet somebody that can understand you. You say, hi, how are you? You fucking lose your shit. Oh, hi. What's your favorite color?
Oh, you can speak the same as me?
Do you like sandwiches? We should go get sandwiches. Can we go? You guys
cool though. I'm envious of that. You know?
Yeah.
I know.
Why can't we be like that all the time?
Stupid language that all you white boys speak. You know?
Well, think about it like this. There's so many people that you see them, and everybody's like, I try to spark up conversation with people at random when I can. Not always. There's times I'm just like, I don't feel like talking. But you know me, I'm pretty talkative. But I'll be like at the gas station pumping the gas, and this guy will just pop up, and I don't know, and I'll just be like, I'll say something like, I don't know, how's it going? And he'll just be like, you never know. Some people will be like,
you're that guy who like this rain, am I right?
This
it always rains in Seattle.
This hey, that weather, huh? How about that traffic, you guys? Did you just sit in the same thing?
These watching drivers, they just can't drive when it rains.
I wanted to scream at somebody so bad, and now I'm just getting some bubble gum and some sunflower seeds, and I'm gonna hit the road and scream.
I knew you were that guy.
Huh?
I knew you were that guy.
I can be, not always. But I do have something for you. I've been promising you this for a while, and I want you to know this is not a myth. This is real.
You're finally gonna give me a dick pic?
No.
Oh.
No. I've mentioned this before, and I was completely wrong. I finally remembered to pull this out of my desk today, just out of pure just chance. And the whole time I've described this thing, I described it with the wrong word because I remembered it wrong. This is how messed up and how long it's been since I looked at it. I've been telling you for forever that I had a fanny pack that said Savage on it. And it does not say Savage on it.
Are you wearing it?
No.
Oh.
You want to see it?
I could have used it in Miami or South Florida.
It would have fit in. Are you ready to see it? And then we're going to open and see what the content's in. I have purposely not opened this thing up. I know there's stuff in here from forever ago when it was like, haha, it's funny. But here it is. You ready?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, it rhymes with savage.
I know. I don't know how and why I thought, but it's rage. And I don't know if you can tell.
Dude.
Neon green.
When we finally get to go to Rage Against the Machine next year, the concert that's been postponed twice, you have to wear that.
Yes. That's exactly what I thought of.
You know what? They probably won't let you in with it, though.
If there's nothing in it?
If they have those clear bag policies, though.
If there's nothing in it, they'll understand why I'm bringing it. If there's nothing in it, like, look, there's nothing in it. I just have to wear this.
Dude, that'd be sick as hell.
Okay, so you ready for the reveal? I hope there's some of the stuff that I remember being here. I hope it's all still in here.
Like probably a Pez dispenser. Puka necklace. Is that a condom?
No, they are earplugs.
Huh.
Boring. A hinge stop. Business cards.
What's in Corey's bag?
This
week in
all right, ready?
This week,
good stuff.
What's in Corey's satchel? Dude, I will buy that off you.
Nope. This is going right next to my full-size model over here of it. And my daughter.
Dude,
Dude, I got so much Back to the Future crap you don't even know. Like, seriously. Like, I got
That's dope.
two
I
out of
like
time
that.
license plates. Okay. Some bullshit pin that we got from a vendor.
It doesn't say. Never mind. Is that a pipe?
It's a gnome. It's just a little figurine, like a gnome laying on a mushroom. It would probably make a cool pipe, but it's not. Now that you say that, I'm like, oh, that's actually probably what would make more sense than just some kind of thing you put on your desk. And
Why is that in that bag?
I used to have a golden eagle. That's all it's in here. That's it. Not that great, but I literally didn't want to open it because I didn't want to spoil the surprise for myself too. But that is it. There used to be like a golden eagle thing that a buddy of mine, Trent, gave me, but I think he took it back because he's like, that thing's pretty badass, and I didn't blame him. But yeah, Rage Against the Machine 2022. I'm gonna see if this fits. I don't think it does.
Oh, it doesn't adjust.
It's all the way. It's like a kid size, so it's like right there. Oh, hold on.
Oh, you can just throw it around your neck and over, put your arm through it. Oh, shake your sack, bro.
Already did. You saw me do it. Like,
shit, I'm not wearing a hat. I just realized I wasn't wearing a hat today.
You're fine. Everybody likes to see your cranium from time to time, and you're like Professor X.
Freshly shaved too.
Good to know.
Freshly shaved, nice and soft,
like a slippery bottom of a baby's tushy.
Mm-hmm.
You ever gotten a backhanded compliment?
All the time.
No, like one that you were just like, damn, like that wasn't like.
Yeah, all the time. Oh, babe, that feels so good. You're so big.
That's called sarcasm.
Stop it some more.
Oh my gosh. No, I mean, like when somebody tries to be like, I had one in my head the other day when I wrote this down, and I wish I would have elaborated on what I wrote it down, but I was trying to just capture the. I'll remember. I don't remember what it is. So fucking scratch that shit.
Here, would you like me to Google backhanded compliments?
No.
Backhanded.
No. They have to be ones that happen to us. Otherwise, it's not. It's just us reading Google, which is boring as shit. And you're good at Google, though. You probably already found 12.
I bet you were in great shape when you were younger.
That's a good one. What's else? What you got? Fire it off. Anything? Go.
You would look so pretty without your glasses.
Oh, shit. You know what? You say that. I had to wear my glasses the other day to work because one of my eyes, nothing related to my daughter almost taking it out. It was just not feeling my contact over the weekend. And so Sunday I took it out. I took both of them out. And Monday morning, this one was just not feeling it. So I just went to work with my glasses on. It's not the first time.
Is that because baby punched you in the eye?
Nope, this is pre that. So I went to work with my glasses on, and somebody saw me. I'm not going to mention any names. Her name is Michelle. Michelle. Yes, I'm talking about you. Michelle listens, and she's going to be laughing right now in the office or at some point when she hears me talking about her. And she saw me and she said, Corey, you cannot wear your glasses to work. And I said, before I could say anything, she's like, because you're just so good looking with your glasses on. And she starts laughing. She always tries to come up with something, thinking like it's
that's a backhanded compliment. Corey, you look
that is
those glasses on.
You should, yeah. You're hotter.
You should wear those glasses more often. You don't look.
I mean, think about it. Think about what she said.
Though. A moron.
Think about what she said, though. How is that possible?
Corey, that fanny pack really makes your stomach look small.
Would you believe me if I told you that I'm down 30 pounds since May?
What?
Yep.
No way.
Yes way.
I
Scott's
thought
on
your
it.
I thought your head looked bigger.
Hey. True story though.
Hey, I found it.
I'm 30 down 30, actually 32 and a half pounds as of Sunday.
And your wife's okay with you doing cocaine still,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she's like, as long as you're not fat as fuck anymore.
huh? Here, you want another bump?
No, you know what? I don't even know. I don't even know what I'm doing. I just kind of just made a mental shift on, like, I don't eat crap food anymore. I'll still have things from time to time. Like, I don't say I can't eat and just like exit out. I don't know. I just,
Dude,
you know what I mean?
5 days in a truck eating gas station food or fast food.
Mm-hmm.
I looked down on, I think on late the night of day 3, at the end of day 3, I looked down at my ankles. They were all swollen.
Yeah.
What
All the sodium.
What is going on?
All the sodium, man.
Yeah, all the salt and just sitting fucking
It's amazing.
sedentary.
It's amazing the amount
Sedentary.
the amount of sodium and sugar that's in stuff that you don't even think about. And I really think that's the case because I'll still eat like some Reese's Pieces and some Skittles with my daughter from time to time, but I won't eat a whole bag of them.
Oh,
but I mean, I could,
dude.
Dude, there's like, I don't mean like a whole bag. I mean like the big bag. Like I could just go to town, but like I haven't cut anything. Like I can't touch this, right? And I think I just kind of was ready mentally. Like I don't go to. I mean,
you have been doing concrete. I have.
That was 3 days of my life. Okay,
hey, it added to it.
I haven't even done that much physical labor, except for the regular kind. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, Mrs. Corey, comment down below if he's lying or not.
That is not what I'm talking about. I would never speak of these things on public radio. 98.4, the beast. Anyways, yeah, I mean that's really all the things I got. I know we were gonna maybe do some in the new stuff, but I think we're pushing an hour, so we could save it for. I think so.
15.
Yeah. So
15.
I think what we should try to do, because I know we talked about doing this last week, but I think we should do another quick one and maybe pick up these couple things that we wanted to talk about, and before the end of the week, if we have time, just make a quick one.
You got anything from Conquer Nuts?
No Conquer Dunks, Kinkle Boobs yet.
Nothing.
You know, I did want to say this. I was gonna not say something, but let me check right now. I'm a little disappointed in some people out there right now. All my friends.
Maybe they aren't our friends.
I think everybody that has been watching our videos was on vacation last week, like you. Because hardly anybody. This is the first video. Last week is the first video that we haven't had over 50 views on.
What?
Yeah. We're at 10.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Have we worn out our welcome ready?
I don't know. So for all of you that listens to this, thank you. And to this point, because the people that didn't watch and don't watch towards the end, go fuck yourself. I don't really mean that.
Oh,
because the only people that applies for is people who never hear it. If you've listened,
they probably won't make it to the end.
It's not about you. If you heard me say that, it's not about you. It's not.
No,
is it? It can't be. Because you are a subscriber and a viewer and a lover of all things Corey and Jason. And one day you're going to be like, hey, I had got one of the first hats that they ever made out of their merch, signed by both of them.
Yep.
And it's worth a whole $1.50.
Look, here's this picture of him signing my boobie.
Yep.
You know,
I'll sign boobies all day long for you, the fans out there. I will sign Jason's boobie live on TV.
Or you can You can shave your name into my chest. How about that?
I wish I had chest hair so we could do each other.
Wait, what?
I was wondering if you were going to catch what I said, dog.
Well, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
I know you are. Well, sir, that's it. That's all I got. I'm tapping out.
You're tapping out, huh?
I'm tapping out.
All right, I was gonna keep going.
You can
You want to drop
going.
off, and I'll just keep going.
You could.
Just keep fucking rambling on. Just like I got nothing to talk about though.
No, I know.
Look,
you
even
don't. I'm so
put
full of
Lola.
shit.
Look at Lola.
Lola's like, are you
Dude,
guys still
done?
talking? Are you guys still talking? Can we gotta go outside and go poop now? That's probably what those ears are. Like, come on. I got a crap. All right, man.
Shut.
Well, until the next time, keep doozing your doozing, and let's chat soon. Cheers to you.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers, everybody. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Cankle boobs, where you at?